Are you looking for a simple way to trellis your peas? If you have them growing in your garden, one of the things that you have to do is put up some sort of trellis for them, because peas like to grow up some kind of structure. And so it's best for the plants to be growing up a structure so that they're more easy to harvest, or the plants just kind of fall over if you don't have them trellised. So I'm going to show you how I have mine trellised, and I believe it's one of the easiest ways you can do so in your garden too. But I'm going to provide you with a few ideas, so if what I'm about to show you doesn't work, you have some other ideas on hand as well. So you can see here, I just have my peas trellised with a hog panel and two T-posts that supports it. And this is just a really simple setup, because you just put the two T-posts into your garden soil, and then you just attach the hog panel to it, and it makes a perfect trellis. And you can see here, the peas, just once they sprout, they just start attaching themselves to the hog panel. Peas have this, I don't know what this is exactly called, but the plants naturally attach themselves. It's really actually pretty amazing when you see what plants can do. And so I'm going to show you here on the end where the peas haven't really attached themselves to the panel yet. Like this one right here, it's just kind of falling over. It's going to attach itself. I'm going to help it right now. But if you weren't to trellis your peas, they would just fall over. And so that's why it's important to have that structure for them, so that they can grow upwards, and that also makes harvesting a lot easier. But if you need a few other ideas for trellising your peas, you can use things like a wire netting, a mesh netting. There's so many things out there available for gardeners to use as a trellis. You can also use stakes in the ground with wire going horizontally. You can also do kind of like a little teepee with posts or sticks of any sort, and you can make sure those plants are planted at the base of each of those posts, and then the plants would naturally grow up. But one of the benefits of using the hog panel and the T-post is that it's very sturdy. And it's not that the peas need something that's really sturdy to grow up, but when you have to rip those plants out at the end of the year, it's nice to have a sturdy structure, so then you don't rip the whole thing apart when you're tearing out those plants. And so that's why I really liked this hog panel with the two T-posts, because it's a super sturdy structure. And so at the end of the season, I just rip those plants out and nothing moves. It's just there for seasons to come. I also use it for growing green beans. It works really great for trellising all the things that like to climb upwards. And so definitely consider the hog panel and the T-post if you're looking for an easy way to trellis your peas that's effective and efficient, and you only have to really set it up once and it lasts. It doesn't fall apart. And so that's really great. And if you're into gardening tips, which I'm guessing you are because you're here learning about trellising your peas, be sure to head to this video next, where I talk about setting up your garden with an automatic irrigation system and a timer. It is truly a time saver, and it has saved me hours and hours of time out in the garden that I can put towards doing other things that are more important, like planting and pulling weeds and harvesting and all of the other things that come along with gardening. And so head to that video next, and I'll see you there.